This happened around 2009 when I was a freshman in high school. Where I grew up in Jersey, I wouldn't call it the worst place, but it was an area you wanted to be careful being out at night. Me and around 11 of my friends were playing soccer, and it was around 9 p.m. The park where we played only had one way of actually leaving. We were finishing up our game at the back of the park, where we noticed at the front that there were a good 15 plus guys, and with only the street lights helping us, we saw that they were wearing lots of red. We assumed they were all in a gang because they were wrapping red all over. Bandanas, shirts, you name it. Matt, who was sitting at the top of the slide of the park, decided to scream out. What's good? We all flipped out and pulled Matt down, punching him in the arm to shut up. We hear them shout back, "Who the fuck said that?" We decided that we'd try to sneak out of the park by sneaking off to the side of the park's bushes and dipping out once we got to the front. As we were creeping, they screamed and looking our way, screaming at us too. "Get the fuck out!" We slowly emerged from the bushes, and as we were approaching them, a few cop cars rushed into the park, driving onto the grass field and surrounding the 15 guys. We all booked it and ran out heading back home. The rest of that night was just us talking about that whole ordeal. You think that weird, but the next day hands down freaked me out and made me remember this story for the rest of my life. The next day at school, one of my friends, Jason, was there that night with us, came to my locker, freaking out, saying, "Exum, remember last night with the Bloods being at the park?" I responded, "Yeah, all about it." He tells me that he told his cousin about what happened to us last night. His cousin ended up telling him that night was gang initiation night, and that they were gonna have a new member kill someone. That night I was with a good bunch of my friends, and my younger brother was with me, was at the time 8 or 9 years old. If police didn't show up onto the field that night, then anything could have happened.